NCNM's Doctor of Naturopathic Medicine program offers a rigorous and well-rounded 4-year medical education that trains students to become primary care physicians. The curriculum not only emphasizes the identification and treatment of disease, but also the importance of maintaining and restoring optimum health using everything from nutrition, hydrotherapy, and botanical medicine to pharmaceuticals and minor surgery.
Naturopathic medicine, I think first to start off we should say it's not a replacement but an extension of conventional medicine. Naturopaths are grounded in all the basic medical sciences and that systematic scientific approach. The difference is perhaps that naturopathic medicine attempts to integrate the physiologic level with the psychological and what we might call spiritual levels of the human being.
A trend in medicine, and including naturopathic medicine these days, is to move towards what would be considered evidence-informed practice or evidence-based medicine. And for the naturopathic profession, we don't have all of the research under our belts, but the education is very much delivered in an evidence-based sort of way.
As a primary care physician, we see patients as the first entry point into the healthcare system, which is really challenging but also really rewarding in that a lot of folks come in without a whole lot of knowledge around the basics in health. So we do a lot of patient education, and fortunately as a naturopathic physician we have the freedom of having more time to do that education, which I really value, especially going back to the Midwest where this is all kind of new. Being able to describe how optimal health can be worked into everyday life is really rewarding.
We have approximately 13 to 20 community clinics that are out there, and as well as the one that we have here on campus. And to be able to have that wide scope of practice, that you can see people in different demographics and in different areas across Portland and parts of Oregon as well, just outside of Portland, is one of the reasons that made me so happy to actually come to this school, is that you get to see a full spectrum instead of seeing, okay, this is the person that comes to a naturopath because they know about it. Instead, you're creating a community clinic that allows people to come for, maybe some folks that haven't seen a healthcare provider in a long time, and you get to be that first person to talk with them. The school itself has so many different options, and you have to kind of pick and choose which ones you want to go for. And for me, I kind of chose all of them because I loved it and I had the energy to do it. And the parts that make me so happy about this school is the botanical medicine program. I came in hiking for 6 to 8 years all around here and knew that I was going to love it. And I wanted to learn the herbs. I wanted to know what they were good for. I wanted to learn why they were good.
I think NCNM is going to be at the cutting edge of all the naturopathic colleges in terms of putting all the information together in very manageable, teachable blocks. With that, making an emphasis to really integrate naturopathic therapies into treatment regimens.
It is challenging though, because on top of all of the naturopathic modalities that we're being trained here at NCNM, we do have to be really well versed in all of the standards of care, including pharmaceuticals and labs and when to refer, which is possibly one of the more important aspects of primary care.
In considering naturopathic medical school, one thing you have to know up front is that it's medical school. And in many ways, I think it's more difficult than what you would think of as conventional medical school. Because in the course of 4 years, we learn medicine. We use the same textbooks. We go through the same pathologies of what can happen with the body and ultimately understand how to diagnose. And then on top of medicine, we learn all of our modalities, botanical medicine, nutrition, homeopathy, and so forth, each of which is kind of a lifetime study in itself. So the program is incredibly rigorous. It's very challenging in terms of both time you need to put in. Each individual student has a lot of responsibility and a lot to learn, but oftentimes people are buoyed by each other in getting through this program. So it is hard, and it should be. It's medical school.
So having a background in not just the sciences, but also a strong background in the humanities, in writing, in languages, philosophy, and so forth, brings a much needed element to medicine. So the ideal candidate would integrate both the sciences with more humanistic studies.
For me, this school was perfect.